Just before we get into this video, guys, if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter and Instagram, the links are here. And if you also want to support me on Patreon as well and help out my channel, that would be absolutely awesome as well. But let's get on with the video. Hey guys, it is Wingy here and welcome to another tag video. Now, I have done a few of these in the past. I just think that they're little fun, quirky videos that gives you more of an insight into me as a person as opposed to just spewing my opinions of various different, well, Doctor Who stuff, let's be honest. So on my phone I've got a load of different questions here. I'm not going to answer all of them because in this list there's like 371 and this video would then be about 50 hours long. So without further ado, let's get into some of these questions. I'm just going to pick the best ones or the ones that are a bit quirky or interesting, or not even that, just ones that I fancy answering. What is your full name? Wingus Medius. It's not really. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? I don't know, because Wingus is a... No, I'm not doing this. Alex is a name that I've never really had an issue with. I've never really... I can't say I've liked it or disliked it, but what would I actually want to be called? I don't know, something proper like a sexy name, like Keith. Who did you look up to growing up? Well, a number of people, because I was quite short, and so I was a kid, so everyone was taller than me, so I was looking up to them. What are your favourite things about yourself? Well, to be honest, it's not my jokes. Now, my favourite things about myself, I don't know. I don't really tend to think about myself in that way. I suppose I am comfortable in my own skin. I like who I am. So I suppose that I think that the fact that I'm comfortable in my own skin. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I think they were going to call me Sarah or something, maybe? I don't know. What is the most important thing in your life? I would say happiness, because I think finally I'm in a place where I can say that I'm actually happy. What is your favourite drink? Guinness, with a bit of blackcurrant in it. But, well, no, because I really like Dr Pepper as well, or Fruit Twist Fanta. Any of them. What's your favourite physical activity? I don't fucking exercise. What is your favourite snack? Oh, it's got to be crisps. I fucking love crisps. I could eat crisps all fucking day. Doritos, Pringles, Cheetos, Walkers, Tatoes, Tatoes and mint, any of them. Fucking love them. What is your favourite type of clothing? Oh, that's quite an interesting one. I love jackets and coats. Now, this has probably been inspired by Doctor Who, funnily enough, because the Doctor typically wears a distinctive coat, typically. Colin especially. But no, I've always liked coats and jackets and stuff. It's kind of like an obsession of mine where every now and again I'll just see a coat in a shop and I'm like, you know what, I'm getting that. I don't care if it's summer. I'm getting that coat. What is your favourite social media channel? Are they asking like which social media site? Because that's YouTube. Or are they asking like YouTube channel? I'll say it as YouTube channel. At the minute, probably True Geordie. Where's your favourite place to take an out of town guest? For me, there's a place not too far away from where I live. Well, maybe a little bit. But it's called Werneth Low. And it's this pub on the top of a hill. Well, no, the actual area is called Werneth Low, but the place is this pub called the Hare and Hounds, and the beer garden overlooks all of Manchester, and it is beautiful. If you get it either at night or on a really clear day, you can see literally like the Hilton Hotel and like the Etihad and Old Trafford and all this sort of stuff. It's a really, really nice place to go. So anybody who's never been there before, I always take them there at some point. Are you a fan of any sports team? Yeah, Manchester United, but it's not fun to admit that nowadays. What is good about how you are living your life right now? Well, I suppose there's plenty of things going on for me. You know, I've got a very happy relationship with a girl that I love. I've got a great set of friends. I've got a good home life. I've got a good job. I enjoy doing this. I travel a fair amount now as well, so yeah, there's plenty of stuff. If you could eliminate one weakness or limitation in your life, what would it be? Probably confidence, or lack thereof confidence, because it's always been something that I've never really been the most confident person. I know it sounds weird because I'm somebody who sits in my bedroom and talks to a camera, which obviously does require confidence and putting it out there and whatnot, but for a long time, believe it or not, I was not the most confident person. And if you've come up to me in real life, then depending on where you find me, not physically, but as in here, then I might not come across as the most friendly or the most chatty or whatnot, and if that's the case then I do apologise, but it's not anything personal. It's not because, you know, I hate people or anything. It's because I'm not that outgoing or confident. Really frustrating though, because Becky, my girlfriend, is very outgoing and confident, and so I'm trying to learn from her and how she does things, because she can literally talk to anybody, whereas I'm just like, leave me alone. Who is the best teacher you've ever had? Well, in school we had a teacher called Mr. Hughes. He was an IT teacher and he was just a load of fun. He made education and learning seem fun, and if you can do that, then you're more likely to get all of your students and pupils to actually listen and take things on board. And now, obviously, the social media aspect of my life, which is this, obviously my work is IT related as well, so I clearly took it on board. Who is the first person you call when something exciting happens? It depends what the thing is. It all depends on what the thing is, because if it's something like, oh my god, I've just done the biggest poo, then I'm probably gonna phone my girlfriend, because she'll be like, why the hell are you telling me this? But if it's something like, I don't know, United have actually managed to score a fucking goal for once, then I'll probably call one of my mates who's into football. So it all depends on the situation. More often than not, it is the poo. Who is the first person you call when something horrible happens? Again, that could also be the poo. And again, it also depends on what the actual situation is. So if it's like a death in the family or something, or I've been injured, or somebody I know has been injured, or I don't know, it all depends totally on the situation. Poo. Who's the worst boss you've ever had? I will not say their name because I don't want to be sued for slander, and I won't name the company. But basically I had this boss who just didn't like me. And it wasn't because I didn't do work, because I did. But they had their favourites, and these people didn't do the fucking work. But because she actually liked those people, it didn't really matter what I did. She was a fucking moody cunt, really. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? Yeah. Can't everyone? Can you do a split? Fuck no. God no. I struggle to just crouch down, never mind do the split. Do you remember your dreams? Sometimes. Sometimes I do. I am one of those people that I annoy myself because I'm like, oh fuck, I had a really good dream. I don't know what it was about though, but it was good. Do you prefer kissing or cuddling? Why not do both? They're both brilliant. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Well, both will make me cry, but if I had to pick, I will pick Titanic, purely because half of it is like a disaster movie, so it's still relatively manly in places. Do you have a garden? No, I'm actually quite well trimmed. Do you have a tattoo? No, I don't, but I do want one. I don't know what I'd get or where I'd get it, but either way I do kind of want one. But if I'm sort of umming and ahhing about it, maybe I won't get one. Do you have any allergies? Yeah, the fucking stupid ones. So penicillin is one of them, and when I was really young, like a baby, I had some sort of illness or what have you, and the only thing that would help me was penicillin, but obviously I couldn't have that, so I don't actually know how I got out of it. Maybe I'm in some sort of life on Mars, ashes to ashes purgatory, and I didn't make it, but there you go. Also face paint, so I can never cosplay as the Joker. Fucking weird ones. What is your most used swear word? Oh, I swear a lot. I swear an awful lot. It's probably shit or fuck, but I do like cunt as well. What is your star sign? Well, technically, I am a Gemini, but I should have been a Taurus. I was a month late. So yeah, it's still Gemini though, isn't it? How far away do you live from your birthplace? It's literally like 5 minutes up the road. I live near the hospital that I was born in. How many countries have you been to? Honestly, not that many. Don't like flying. I fucking hate flying. I've been to Spain, been to Belgium recently. Obviously I'm from England, so that's gonna count. Wales, Ireland. I've been through France on the Eurostar, does that count? How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? I was 12, which I think is quite good, because I know there's loads of people out there that get it spoilt for them when they're like 5. Or, well, maybe not 5, but like 7 or 8, which is too young. You should be a kid for as long as possible, and yeah, I was 12 when I found out that Santa wasn't real. I'm still gutted. Which store would you choose to max out your credit card? Well, I don't have a credit card. However, if I did and I was just let loose, then I would probably pick either This Planet Earth, because I would get myself a fucking Dalek and a TARDIS and a full, I know I've got Clive, but I'd also get the full Cyberman outfit. I'd either pick that or somewhere that did Yu-Gi-Oh cards and just buy a fuck ton of them. Have you ever been in a beauty pageant? Something tells me this quiz was not done for men. But no, I've not been in a beauty pageant. I think it would be unfair because I'm a guaranteed winner. What is the most boring movie that you have watched? Probably the remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still. I've still not forgiven my mum for that, because she was just like, oh yeah, check this film out, it's, you know, it's really, really good. She knew full well it was shit, and she made me, well, not made me, but she was like, no, just keep watching it gets better, it gets better. It never fucking did. Where would you want to retire to? Somewhere by the coast. Well, to be fair, I want to live by the coast in general, because I just love the sea. What is the one item you can't leave home without? Probably clothes, because I hear it's illegal to walk around without them. What is the first time you're allowed to put on makeup? Yeah, this definitely wasn't for blokes, was it? What is the last film that you saw? I think in the cinema it was Detective Pikachu. No regrets or fucks given. Right, I'm gonna end it on this one. What is the strangest thing you believed as a child? Now, technically this is a bit of a cop-out answer because I didn't believe this, but this was a story that my mum told people. Basically, when you breathe out in the cold, you can see it. She told people it was the same, but with a fart. And do you know what? The logic is sound, but when you actually think into it, you'd have to be pretty fucking stupid to believe that. But anyway, guys, this is my random tag video that clearly was not for men, but we did it anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's something a little bit different, a little bit fun and quirky and what have you, and I'd probably do these in the future, maybe with friends, maybe with Becky, maybe with whoever, I don't know. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe for more. Social media and Patreon links are in the description as always, so if you would follow me on any of those things, I would absolutely love you forever. But until next time, guys, you take care of yourselves. Goodbye. What is the most important thing in